Hello, YouTubers! Once again, it's another short clip from Mark the Bumbling Blacksmith and from ramforge.com. How are you all today? Anyhow, I am quite flabbergasted. I have my first commission, um, which isn't saying much. They're not actually paying me, they're just paying for the steel. That being said, it is a beautiful piece of 440C stainless that's 2 feet by 8 inches and 1/8 inch thick. So that's a pretty beefy piece of steel. And for it being new and not repurposed, it's going to be pretty fun to work with. There's some differences, I think, at least that I've read about vaguely, that talk about how stainless steel has to be treated a little bit differently than regular steel. So I'll be doing some research on that. But what I wanted to share with you today was I've drawn up some plans for how am I going to use it so I can get the most out of it. The items that the person wants is a couple of cleavers. So I got 2 cleavers, and then we'll have a leftover 8 by 10 piece of steel that we'll get to use for whatever else they want me to make out of it. Really just kind of doing this for the fun of it, and hey, someone bought me a real nice piece of steel. So here's the plans I've drawn up. I took just a standard, 8.5 by 11 lined piece of paper, and I decided to make this just as a to scale drawing. Each line representing 1 inch, and then I used a a sticky note and drew out those lines on the sticky note so I could use it for counter measuring and for making things accurate, so to speak. We're going to be making 2 knives. Basically, we're offsetting by an extra 2 inches, and then the blades will be 7 inches long and 6 deep, at least to start. I may have that come out a little bit longer when I put in the bevels. This will probably thin up and shrink and extend a bit. So the final dimensions might be different, but this is what we're kind of going for, at least off of the initial cut, which I'll be doing with an angle grinder. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've included some extra space here. Like the handle width is not actually going to be 2. It's going to end up coming down to 1.25 inches. But that'll give me some extra space in between where I want the blade, and it'll be a little bit further more designed than that. But this is the first knife I've actually sat down and said, hey, let's draw out what this should look like. So I'll be updating this portion of the blog to have further videos on this, but here's step 1 for my most ambitious project yet.